Aquarius, welcome to Ivy's Spiritual Messages and Tarot, and welcome to your April 2020 reading. Aquarius, now you can follow me on Facebook, and I will leave the link down below in the description box. If you are new to the channel and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm uploading my next videos or whenever I'm going live for free and paid tarot readings. If this message doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon, rising, and your Venus sign. Since this is a collective general reading, it may or may not resonate with every Aquarius out there. So Aquarius, let's start your reading. The overall message for you that I've got here, Aquarius, is the Four of Swords, which is indicating this is a time for resting, to put all your worries, all your anxiety, anything that's been occupying your mind, to actually put to a rest. And especially with this currently the quarantine and lockdown which is going on almost in every area of the world, I do feel like this is your time to actually take time for yourself and to re-energize yourself during this lockdown and during this resting period. The first card I've got for you for your current energy here, Aquarius, for April 2020 is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This card is indicating that you are being impatient about something. This is also indicating that you may have started something in the recent past and you were just thinking of giving up altogether or just not finishing whatever you have started before. The reason for this is, one, you could grow impatient because you haven't had your breakthrough yet, or you just grow pessimistic that you're just not seeing anything of coming to fruition of your project here. The theme of the month for April 2020 for you, Aquarius, is the Queen of Wands, which is indicating that it is time for you in this month, April 2020, to take back your power. Queen of Wands is someone who is energetic, who is optimistic, and this Queen of Wands energy is indicating that someone who is full of creativity, who is full of passion. So I do feel like even though like right now you're feeling that you're about to give up and you're about to be like you're just pessimistic about your goal or about your life altogether, it's indicating that this is the right time for you in April 2020 to take back that power and be optimistic towards your goal, towards the project that you have started and you abandoned it, and generally towards life, towards your career, financial, health, and also in relationship wise. The next card here, the Lovers, is indicating the key goal that you need to achieve in April 2020. The Lovers here is indicating that it's time for you to be in union within yourself. Even though this Lover is indicating divinely guarded with someone else, I do feel like at this point of time, apart from that you are being divinely guarded, you are being in union with your divine feminine or divine masculine. But I do feel like the core essence in April 2020 for you, Aquarius, is to be in touch, to be in union with your higher self. So I do feel like, again, if you have been feeling pessimistic, you're just feeling about to give up, this is you're actually asked to take back that power, to be optimistic, to be energetic, to be passionate towards your goal and towards your life. And this is also the key goal in this month of April 2020, is for you to be in touch with your higher self, to be more confident within yourself first, and also to get the guidance from the divine. The obstacle for you to overcome, Aquarius, in April 2020 is represented by the Judgment card. This is indicating that the Judgment card itself is indicating a divine intervention coming into your life. So I do feel the obstacle that you need to overcome is that being impatient. I do feel like somehow you have been feeling impatient because you've just been putting up so much of work, but you're not seeing anything coming to fruition, and thus this is making you feeling like you're just about to throw in the towel and just totally giving up of everything. But what you need to overcome here is that you need to understand that everything happens in the divine timing. So I do feel like you need to be more patient and trusting the divine, that all the work that I've been putting out is slowly coming up into fruition. Even though you haven't seen it yet, doesn't mean that it's not there. Sometimes the timing can take faster or slower than we expected, and just because it's slow doesn't mean it's not going to come ever. So I do feel like you need to understand that, and you need to overcome your impatience throughout this month. The major accomplishment for you is being represented with the Eight of Pentacles here, which is indicating that the major accomplishment for this month, April 2020, for you Aquarius, is that you will be working towards your inner self. You will be working towards your higher self. You will be working towards your confidence, healing up yourself, your fears, your doubt, your anxiety, or just feeling impatient. So I do feel like lots of your Aquarius in this month is it will be a lesson on how to overcome your impatience, and in result you will be in touch with the divine, with your higher self, and also will be putting much work into yourself in this month, April 2020. The next card here I've got representing what to avoid. This Six of Wands is indicating victory, but this victory is actually like an egoistic victory, who's actually relying on yourself to, I can do this, and in result I will get everything because of my hard work, because of my perseverance. So I do feel like you need to avoid that egoistic thought that you might have, that every victory will come only because you have put in work. Of course, hard work is always apart from trusting the divine for the timing, hard work is always important. But again, when you come into this victory, it's not always because of hard work, because again, victory will come in the divine timing when you are ready to receive it, and then it will come. So I do feel like what you need to avoid is that being in this mindset that if you have not seen victory yet, doesn't mean that everything is not going to come and you're just going to give up everything. Again, not seeing victory is not a losing side. Again, when something is not happening as faster as you want, doesn't mean that it's not going to happen at all. So I do feel like you need to avoid this obsession that you have with you are only fulfilled only when there is a victory. It's not always like that. The journey itself is what matters. So I do feel like you need to embrace that and need to avoid thinking that victory is all what matters. What to embrace is being represented with the Two of Wands card here. So Aquarius, in April 2020, what you need to embrace for this whole month is actually the belief of uncertainty. Okay, when we do something, it's not always come at the result doesn't always come at the pace that we want. Again, this is whole coming back into the trusting the divine timing. So you need to embrace the waiting period. You need to embrace the journey more than the destination, or more than the end result. So I do feel like each and every day, the longer it takes for you to reach that, it means that you have much more lesson to learn in this life and throughout this journey to your success. And I do feel like that's what you need to embrace in April 2020, Aquarius. The next card here is where you can find support, and in being represented by the Hangman, which is indicating that you can find support when you surrender, when you let go and surrender. Again, you can manifest, but you do not have to be obsessed with the end result. You do not have to pause your life to actually been waiting for what you've been expected to come each and every minute. What you need to learn here is actually to let go and surrender, and be more in touch with the divine, and be more in touch with your higher self. Whenever you're feeling doubt, whenever you're feeling anxiety, whenever you're feeling worry, whenever you're about to give up, it's time for you to surrender, let go of all the thoughts, of all the obsession, and just go to the divine, just go to your higher self, your spirit guides, angels, God, universe, whoever you are believing in, to get strength from their Aquarius. The advice and encouragement for you Aquarius in April 2020 is being represented by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I do feel like because of all this impatience, because of all this obsession of the end goal and you're missing out the journey that you are supposed to take here. This card is reminding you that what is the reason you have started this project? What is the reason you have started this manifestation? Why do you want this to happen? This is actually reminding you to go back to what is the core point for you to take upon this journey, because there are times when we're already in the middle of the journey, when we're about to reach the end goal, and then we get tired and then we're just about to give up everything without even remembering why we're starting it in the first place. So I do feel like this is your advice and this is your encouragement, that you are asked and you are encouraged to actually go deep within yourself, surrender, get in touch with your higher self, to find the advice, to find the guidance, and to find the reason why you have started the manifestation that you have started, why you have started the project that you actually have taken upon. So this is basically back into your core, back into being in touch with the divine, and ask the divine for the guidance, ask the divine for the support, and ask the divine for the strength within, so you can again continue this journey until you have reached your destination, Aquarius. So that's it, Aquarius, for your reading in April 2020. I've pulled some extra cards in each and every area of your life, such as health, relationship, creativity, finances, and career, which we are going to look at now. Your health here is being represented by Temperance, which is indicating balance and patience. So I do feel this patience is keep coming up, like this is the theme of your reading, Aquarius, being patient. When you are not being impatient, it's just giving you additional stress in your life, and thus will be throwing you off balance in your life in general, and it will be affecting your health. So I do feel that keep your patience, be patient, and things will take turns in a much more better direction than you had initially hoped for. Your relationship here is being represented by the Two of Pentacles, Aquarius, for the month of April 2020, which is indicating balance. So I do feel like in your love life, in your relationship, if you're in a relationship, or if you are in a marriage or seeing someone else, I do feel like things will be starting to get balance in your love life. Even if you're single, I do feel like you're starting to put your love life, your work, your health, and everything in balance in this month of April 2020. The next card I've got here, Aquarius, is for your creativity, being represented by the Knight of Swords. So I do feel like this month is where you will be getting a lots of inspiration in terms of creativity. You might be getting inspiration to start writing a blog, or to paint something, or even to start your own YouTube channel. So I do feel like you will be getting lots of inspiration this month to actually venture in creativity. The next card here, Aquarius, I've got is for your finances, which being represented by the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's being abundant, financially independent. So I'm not seeing any issues or anything concerning regarding your finances here. In fact, for April 2020, I do feel your finances will be good, will be stable. Even you will be financially independent in this month of April 2020, Aquarius. The next card here I've got for your career, which is being represented by the Eight of Cups. So this Eight of Cups is indicating that you might be walking away from something. Could indicate that there could be some toxicity in your career, that you have just decided to put everything behind you and just walking towards your dreams or towards your wish fulfillment. The channel message that I've got for you, Aquarius, is trust in the divine timing. So again, I do feel like this month is for you to be patient and to be trusting the God, the universe, the spirit guides, angels, your higher self, whoever you are believing in. So trust in the divine timing. Your guidance messages that I've got for you, Aquarius, is the first card that I've got for you, Aquarius, is cycle your energy. So I do feel like lots of this impatience, lots of this fear, lots of this thought of that the end result, the destination is what matters, is what you need to leave behind and get this positivity. Especially if you're being surrounded by toxic people or negative people, this is for you to actually go into a meditation state, cycle your energy so you can get renewed. The next card that I've got for you, do not rush. Again, this is go hand in hand with the trust in the divine timing, and your overall message here to be patient, do not rush things, just enjoy the journey and learn the lessons as you go. The next message I've got here, the guidance message for you, is meditation. So I do feel like you need to embrace meditation, especially in this time where all this fear and anxiety is all up in the air. I do feel like this is for you to go within yourself, to surrender, to let go, and just meditate. The next card I've got here is the heart chakra. So could be your heart chakra could be opening, or this could indicate that your heart chakra could be blocked. So when you're looking for a meditation, it's best to start for guided meditation for your healing, or for unblocking, or for opening your heart chakra here. And the next card I've got here is release your emotion, which is indicating that, again, this is go hand in hand with the heart chakra, the meditation, and the cycle your energy. So I do feel like you might be feeling anxious, you're feeling worried because of all this impatience, because you're just not seeing anything coming to fruition yet. So I do feel like this is time for you to release everything and just go and just surrender into the meditation stage. So that's it, Aquarius, for your April 2020 reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.